President Quigley, your wife is part of the Stake Relief Society presidency, right? Would you kind of give us a vision of how these relief societies, if they're changed every semester, that's 3 relief societies, how does a Stake Relief Society train, we have 12 wards, that's 36 relief societies. How does a Stake Relief Society president cope with that kind of a responsibility?
You bring out one of the key points in the council system that it really emphasizes, and that is training. A large part of what the leaders do in the council system, that is what I call the mature adult leaders, with the young single adults, is we train those leaders. So we empower those leaders. So with the, I think one of the really outstanding ideas that have come forward here is to have the wife of the High Counselor serve as a Relief Society specialist. So the Stake Relief Society presidency trains these specialists who in turn meet with the Relief Society presidencies every Sunday for a few minutes and actually provide training to them. So the Stake Relief Society does a visiting teaching workshop and provides specific training to the presidents and counselors. They train, then the Stake Relief Society presidency trains the Relief Society specialists, and in turn those specialists go out and work with the presidencies. But then the beauty is they then turn those presidencies loose to run their relief societies. They don't tell them how to do it. They train them with the principles, and then they step back and let those presidencies handle all of the problems of their relief society, all the visiting teaching, all the ministering to special needs, and especially coordinating with the other councils on dealing with people with special needs.
Well, training and stepping back is one of the great blessings that you've given the stake. Would you expand that a little bit as to how leaders should do this?
One of the exercises that I went through as a bishop was going through the handbooks and extracting all of the sentences and paragraphs that refer to the responsibilities of bishops, stake presidents, bishoprics, elders quorum presidents, and these words seem to jump right out at you: teach, train, and instruct. Those words often appear, and in the sample agendas that's given for a presidency meeting, it talks about receive training from the presidency. In the handbook talks about in word council that you should receive instruction from the bishopric. And so specifically we incorporate in all of our agendas 5 to 10 minutes in all of those meetings. So we are training in bishopric, in word council, in PEC, in welfare, as well as we are teaching our elders quorum presidents that they should train in their presidency meetings. And so as that training occurs, they understand that we are going to give you the tools, and then we will let you go out and run your quorum. And we have to force ourselves to step back and let them run it. At times we may think that something isn't happening the way we'd like, but we give them the flexibility to try it their way. And as a bishop, I found that their way was nearly always better than my way. They had better ideas. They understand each other. And it always seemed to work out better than if I was trying to force my idea. I remember that I was really hung up on this idea once that I should have on the word directory our word motto. Our word motto was 4 words. And I felt like we've got to get that on the directory. So I finally prevailed on the publicity council to get it on. So they got it on, and it was on for 3 or 4 semesters in a row. It followed, but pretty soon it was gone. But the council that took it off the cover came up with some other concepts within their bulletin or their directory. It was the best directory we'd ever had. It had a lot better things than when I was trying to get my ideas in there. And we have to force ourselves to step back as leaders. When we bring new high counselors and Relief Society specialists in, new bishopric counselors, that is one of the very difficult concepts for them to accept, that they have to be willing to step back and let the students run the ward, and the students love it.